Hello there and welcome. This is going to be the kickoff video of a new series, let's say. And in this series we are going to see how you can have your own self-hosted GitLab instance. In order to follow along, you can basically just watch if you want, but I'm going to use a CentOS 8A machine. And technically it has 8 gigs of RAM for vCPU, so it's not that big of a deal. And I also have this name resolution, so CentOS 8A. And if I SSH to the CentOS 8A, you will see that I'm in the machine. So let's go ahead and install GitLab. Technically, we have this URL, which is pointing us to the packages.gitlab.com. And here we have an RPM script, which is going to install GitLab for us. So this is how it looks like. And basically, if I hit enter, it is going to download the source and install the instance. Alright, let's use the magic of video editing. So once this is done, we are going to continue. So the installation is supposedly done for the repo part. And this is going to be the command which installs GitLab. This is going to be also a lengthy process, but once this is done, we will have two options. So technically we have to make sure that this machine is reachable from the outside world with SSH and HTTP. And we can either disable the firewall or go ahead and allow the appropriate protocols. We are going to see that, but again, the magic of editing. Alright, so these are the final steps of the installation, and now we have the GitLab installed. So the next thing that we have to do is to breathe some life into it. So basically we will use the firewall CMD and create a permanent rule, add service, and this is equal to SSH, HTTP, HTTPS. Alright, and the firewall CMD -- reload. Great. Now we have to find file which is located under the etc gitlab rb, and here we have to find the external URL and modify it so that it points to the CentOS 8A, and then use the GitLab ctl reconfigure. And once the reconfiguration is complete, we should be able to log in. So SSH CentOS 8A hostname or sudo vi etc hosts, and we call this CentOS 8A. Okay, IP address show. This is my IP address. Great. So now it is running the reconfiguration commands, and once they are done, we are going to grab the initial root password and log in to the web interface. Okay. Actually, let's wait for this to complete. And once this is done, we are going to go ahead and use the browser. So http CentOS 8a. Now it's not listening. What we have to do is to, yep, now it's going to work, or should work. Create up-to-date. Not really sure why we have to run all these commands just to change the external URL. Maybe if some of you know, you could leave a comment under this video. Okay. So now we are almost there. Restart log service. It's really interesting that the backend of GitLab is basically written in Ruby, and Ruby is used to manage it. But anyway. Okay. GitLab Rails. It is using recipes. Okay. Why is it still? Okay. Let's drink some coffee. So now actually start. Great. So now we can use the GitLab CTL status to get the status of the GitLab instance, and everything seems to be up except the Prometheus. No, it was also started. No, it's down. So, alright, let's jump right here. And here we have the root user. And we can grab from the following file the initial root password. etc gitlab. So cat etc gitlab initial root password, and this ugly one is going to be the one. Let's paste it and sign in and save it. I'm also going to bookmark this and done. So anyone to register for an account, that's perfectly fine. And technically that's it. So now we have a GitLab instance which is going to work for us, and I'm just going to set the theme for the code and the whole interface and save the changes. And now we can create our projects, add runners and build pipelines. So technically that was all. See you in the next one.